Hey guys, so I will be filming in my front room so I can fit this whole dollhouse situation. This is the Rainbow High dorm house. It is 4 feet tall and 3 feet wide, just like me. This is really weird because you guys don't usually get to see me standing in my videos. I'm usually sitting behind my desk. So here I am, here's all this, and let's get this unboxed. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome back to a new episode of holy fucking shit, this thing is gigantic. So, I don't usually film at this angle, this is all experimental. I did ask you guys on Instagram and Facebook, I think, because it automatically defaults to Facebook, if you guys think I should unbox this live or on video and then edit it, and I think editing it will probably be the better choice. So, that's what we're doing. We have the giant Rainbow High house. I'm super excited to have this, but I will admit, I get uncomfortable each and every time I buy an MGA product because of their really shitty business practices and the way their employees personally live their lives, but post it on main so that we all can see it. It's really weird. Like Isaac Larian with his racist tweets, Michael Scott Anderson, the head designer of Rainbow High, doxing a teenager, like stuff like that. I'm just not really happy with like the way MGA presents themselves personally. It's just gross. And those two are pretty high up in the company, so they represent the company a lot. So I don't know. I just feel really weird about supporting MGA products. Just wanted to get that out there. You're probably gonna see less MGA stuff on my channel. Because while there is no ethical consumption under capitalism, I still feel weird endorsing that unethical consumption on my channel. So I'm not saying MGA will never be on my channel again, but I am saying you're going to see a lot less of it, if that's chill. I'll still do the Rainbow High as a show that exists thing because they don't get any money off of me from watching that because those videos don't have ads. Okay, and now that the bummer session's over, let's unbox this bitch. So here's the Rainbow High dorm house up close. 4 feet tall, 3 feet wide, 50 plus accessories, fully furnished with 6 rooms, 3 floors, 360-degree play, working elevator, bubbling hot tub, working shower, working sink, washer, spins, fashion closet. Working shower and sink made from real wood. Has a soft couch, working elevator, washer, spins, soft bed and bedding, watch on YouTube. So that is more or less the front of the packaging the way I found it on the shelves at Target. And then the side of the packaging, Rainbow High House, watch on YouTube. It has these big hefty plastic handles. She is very heavy. It took my roommate helping me get this up the stairs. And then the back of the packaging is kind of like the front, but it just puts it so it can be displayed in a different position. Okay, now this, as a design major, I absolutely love this little like elevation schematic going on back here. So 50 plus accessories. It includes the dorm house, plates and silverware, the kitchen setup, towel rack, towels, shower, toilet, washing machine, elevator, a blanket, nightstand, a bed, some pillows, a frying pan, a sofa, table, chairs, stool, kitchen island, egg chair, laptop, eyeshadow palette. Ooh, I get makeup. A clothing rack, a trunk, a takeout box, some hangers, soda bottle, toaster, hooks, hot tub, thermos, tumblers, and a cereal box. And then on the quote unquote top of the packaging, there is just some pictures of the house. Okay guys, so I'm gonna get this unboxed and we will go from there. So, I have my handy dandy screwdriver. All of the screws, it comes with a tiny little Allen wrench. Don't use power tools is what it says. And the first thing we're gonna do is take 2 of the longer screws and then panels A and B, which are the bathroom and the bookshelf for B. And then A is this main floor piece. And then it'll sit here with the bookshelf side facing the polished marble and the bathroom side facing the tiles. And voila! Now that wall is sticking up. Next, we add part C and we grab 2 more long screws. So part C is this Louis Vuitton side and then this laundry room and family room side. And then you put the elevator parts outside of the house and screw it in. And there is part C. Okay, so next we combine parts D, which is the second floor, and E, a wall on the second floor, that's the yellow laundry room side and the green kitchen side. And we grab 2 more of our long screws. And you want the yellow room laundry side facing the gold cornered side. And then bam, D and E. Now we are going to take the second floor and add it on, and we will screw it in with 4 of the long screws. And there we go, the second floor is added. And I just realized I'm going to eventually run out of camera space. Super. Now we are taking part F and adding it to this side to help stabilize the house a little bit more. Spot F also has some of that Louis Vuitton looking stuff on the side, and then part of the bathroom on the bottom and part of the living space on top, I believe. And this little guy is getting screwed on with 4 of the long screws. All right, and there's part F. This thing is getting so freaking huge. And I have to admit, this whole Louis Vuitton situation on the side is tacky as hell. And it just reminds me of when MGA tried to sue Louis Vuitton over that dumbass poopsie bag or whatever the fuck that was. Next, we are taking part G and adding it to the back of the house, which is this lovely piece with like this fake piece of furniture, this lights and everything, this photo. And then it just screws into the back right here with 11 screws. Okay, and now part G is connected. Shit, we're about to add a 3rd floor. I may need to back up. Just ignore my microphone. And we are combining pieces H and I. H is this giant floor piece. Yep. And I is this bedroom piece. Cute. And now those pieces are combined together, and we will add the 3rd floor onto the house, which takes 6 of the long screws. And there we go, guys. The 3rd floor is secure. Next, we are adding the back panel here, J. Whoa. I just got a crazy splinter from there. I'm not bleeding though. So part J looks like this. It has the green background and the yellow background, and then we just place it right here. And we secure that with 9 of the long screws. Now spot J is connected. I'm gonna move this to a shorter table though. There we go, that's a little bit more in view. Also, I totally lied, I am bleeding. So I'm putting my blood, sweat, tears, and money into this. This took me about 2 shifts worth of tips to buy. Now we are adding spot K, which is this pink spot that has some more of the tracks for the elevator. And the elevator plastic bits fit together kind of like Hot Wheels tracks. And then we just screw it in with 2 of the larger screws. All right, and there's the other part of the elevator. Part K. Now we are taking part M, which is the rest of the room, and we are adding it to secure this upper level. And it takes about 7 of the long screws to put in. Okay, so when you're doing part M, there are 3 screws on the back panel towards the bottom, Be very careful when you are screwing those in because mine went crooked and came up through the floor. So now I have a broken floor. And then if you guys can see that kind of crack in the floor, that's where the screw came up and yeah. So next we are taking 6 of the number 45 screws and screwing them in and adding the elevator. So the elevator is this curved giant plastic piece and we are going to slip it onto the track. There we go. Now we got ourselves a nice little elevator. Next, we are taking these plastic parts, these 2 shorter, rounder screws, and we are putting in the stops for the elevator. There are 2 holes in the bedroom to screw them through. Then the elevator is secured. Next, we are taking part L, which is this little more bent shape, and we are connecting the roof. Then with 4 more screws, we are taking part N and adding more of the roof. Okay, and I'm not tall enough, so I put this down a little bit. Now we are taking one of the final pieces. It is piece O to finish off the roof. And that takes another 6 of the long screws. Okay, and there's the roof. Next up, we have the pillars that go in the doorway, and you just snap them in. And then you'll hear the springs snap, and then they're nice and secure. And then next are the door panels, which are kind of this translucent with gold handles. And then we have our doors. Next are the guardrails for the balcony, which just pop in really easy. And then bam, we have the translucent or the clear guardrails. So next up we have this little towel rack, which just pops into the wall over here underneath the shelf with the candles and the flowers on it. Then we have these 2 little hooks. They go into the laundry room underneath the cleaning supplies. And you just put those right in the holes in the wall and peg them down. And then we have 2 little hooks. So next, the instructions are telling us to put the clothing rack together and put it in the laundry room. And it's a very simple clothing rack. You just stick the poles into the base and place this rack on the bottom. And then it goes into the laundry room, along with the washing machine that spins. Next, we are adding some of the kitchen elements. So the oven opens up, has a little rack on the inside that is removable, drawer that pulls out, and then it just fits right underneath the hood here. Then the refrigerator comes with like a see-through screen that you see on more modern fridge now. 1, 2, 3 shelves, a plastic tray, and a bottom freezer with another shelf. And that just fits right underneath this part. And then you can just tuck them into the back of the kitchen. So they're very easy to remove and put back, unlike a Barbie house where you snap it in kind of permanently. Then we have the kitchen sink. The faucet is hidden inside of the drawer that just fell out. Very easy to put it back in. Bam. All of these open up and there are shelves underneath. Lots of storage. And just like everything else in the kitchen, it just kind of fits into the back wall like that. The next thing in the instructions, it says when sliding the elevator up and down, make sure you're grabbing like both sides while you do it. Because it's not as smooth as a Barbie elevator, but it has a lot more like ability to stay stationary. So next up is the shower piece, which comes pretty pre-assembled. You just take the lighter purple wall and snap it into the sides there. Easy peasy. Then you slip this translucent piece of plastic into the grid. Then this piece of plastic has little pegs in it, so you can add it to the back of here. And then we have plastic see-through parts on both sides. The shower head just pegs right into here really easy. And when you fill the tub up with water, it will squirt water out of the shower head when you press that. And to fill it up with water, you take the plug out of the bottom of the tub and fill that up with water. And then it'll squirt it out. So I just filled up some water from the Brita filter. Yeah, and you can see some of the water spilling out onto the tub and everything. And yeah, that way you have a shower. And it's removable, so you can probably dry it off really easy. Usually I wouldn't do a water feature for you guys, but I want you to know how this works, so. And then it just slides into the back of the bathroom just like the kitchen stuff does. And then we have the sink, which also works and has water gimmick and pumps and stuff. And it just pegs onto the side of the shower. And of course, it wouldn't be MGA if we didn't have literal shit involved, like their poopsie surprises and stuff. So we have a fun little toilet, which can easily be placed in the bathroom as well. So all the other leftover materials from your little screw bag, that is for a wall mounting kit in case you don't want it to tip over. But as far as I know, this is done. So now we just need to put all the furniture pieces in. So here is the whole rainbow dorm house as is, and then I will put some dolls in there. But let's get a close-up at all of everything that we did. So in the bedroom, we have 2 skylights, 2 windows, and an entrance to the elevator. There are printed on lights and details, all this stuff, a dress form. I put the rainbow chair in here. Then it's like stacked trunks for a dresser, I guess. Some shoes, a purse. The bedding is really soft. The plastic is interesting because it's like a squishy kind of plastic. But there's just a mattress underneath, no fitted sheet or top sheet. Then we have 2 actually stuffed pillows that aren't just molded on plastic that say Spa Arkle for sparkle. Another sign, dreaming is always in fashion. Then a case for some sunglasses, a little mini Jet Dawson doll, the girls in a selfie, one of those weird dumbass poopsie unicorns, a RH teddy bear, some more pictures. I put a laptop where they're watching the YouTube series. The laptop's pretty basic. It said sparkle on it more, but now it's like, I don't know if it's supposed to look that ripped or something. Let me know if yours looks like that. And it's just a nice little flat laptop, pretty easy. Then we have this nightstand where the dresser or the drawer does come out. It's just hard to do with one hand, but it does come out. Then we go outside to the hot tub. Here's that dumbass Louis Vuitton knockoff rainbow print I was talking about, where it looks like luggage. I have water in the hot tub, which is why there's paper towels underneath, protect your investment. I can't get the jets to work. Like when I press this, nothing happens. Okay, now the laundry room, which is orange. There's some more painted on stuff, some cute little counters, which I would have loved to see in 3D, but I understand like production prices, but still. Lights. This little shelf definitely could have been a real thing, but it does have hangers coming out of the wall. Washer and dryer, which does spin. The clothing rack. The only weird thing about the clothing rack is this orange one. The curve on the hanger is so short, it keeps falling off. It's really short compared to the others. Then at the bottom of the clothing rack, there's a cute little trunk. The kitchen is definitely where they put in like a ton of the detail. Like we have all these little drinks and everything, just super cute with the details. This movable countertop that just looks the same on both sides. A little plastic bar stool that has a clip to hold the girls. A frying pan, I already showed you. The fridge and stove can open. A cute little toaster, an actual like moving like lever, but you can't put little toast in it. A box of cereal. Then over here we have the dining area with a box of takeout that just says Sparkle, some plates that say RH. It does come with 2 sets of silverware and those little plastic chairs, some more fake art on the wall. Then we have the front doors, which just open up to the living area. There's a Rainbow High emblem on this pillar. Then when we go inside, there's more of like this squishy plastic. And that's really the only accessory I have in here because the rainbow chair is up in the bedroom. So lights, more lights, a fake table, which would have been really cool if we had a real one. A cloud unicorn, the bookshelves, and some cabinets. And there's a bunch of crap on the bookshelves, like more of the pets, a unicorn light, stuff like that, some books. Then over here in the bathroom, we have a fake tower. I put the makeup on the toilet because there's literally no counter space. The sink that pumps, a mirror with lights, it's all fake. And the shower, which I showed you, it's water mechanic, a giant ass window, which is good. I love when natural light comes into bathrooms, and a towel that says RH in purple. Holy crap, I am not getting a good angle on that. Then if we look at the house from the side, it's just more of that knockoff Louis Vuitton. The back of the house is more of the fake Louis Vuitton, but hey, at least they put something back here. There is a little Rainbow High sticker. And then on this side, we have the elevator. So that is the Rainbow High house up close. Let me get some dolls in there to make it look a little more alive. Okay, and here's the house now that it's full of dolls. So in here, we have a Barbie, an LOL OMG. Over here, we have an old Ariel Mattel and an Integrity doll. I don't know why I picked the 2 dolls without knee articulation to sit in the chairs in the kitchen, but there is Man Bun Ken and one of the new Glow Up girls. Then we have Sunny sitting in the kitchen. A My Scene Chelsea in the laundry room. Then down here we have Sasha, a Bratz doll. We have one of the Looks Kens. And then we have Finnegan Wake from Monster High just hanging out. And also from Monster High, we have Deuce Gorgon taking a giant deuce on the toilet. Ha ha ha, I just had to do that. Okay guys, and that is the Rainbow High house overall. I figured for the outro, we could do like a little more comfortable of a setting where I'm sitting down and shit. So overall, I cut myself twice putting this thing together. I got a giant splinter in my finger. I don't know if you guys can see the blood. So literally my blood, sweat, and tears were put into this bitch. It is gigantic, it's beautiful, it's heavy. It is very much reminiscent of a kid craft dollhouse. So if you were like me and you're starting to feel a little wary about supporting MGA as a brand because like irrational, I don't know what I'm trying to say. They're very rash. They don't think, and then they just like go off on main and then make themselves look like a bunch of idiots. So, and I understand that appeals to like the mean girl, baddie, boss, bitch, whatever the fuck you describe yourself as. I understand that, but it goes so much deeper than that. Anyway, yes, I did spend $200 on this bitch. I think it's worth it for the amount of details and the furniture and everything. That giant splinter was kind of weird. The screws mostly went in except for that one part where I broke the floor. And then, yeah, I mean, it's pretty, it's more realistic colors. It's not crazy pink and orange Barbie purple colors. And no house looks like that. So I think that's what attracted me to this the most, is the more realistic colors, like my Totally Real house back there that Barbie did make And it would be nice if they made something like that again instead of whatever Barbie's doing at the moment.
Today. Oh my God, what is that? Oh my God, what is that?
And yeah, so ultimately I do like it. It's very heavy. It's going to be very hard to display, but it looks amazing. The hot tub doesn't work the way it's supposed to, but it does hold water. It's not leaking or anything. And yeah, I think those are the only like negatives. Oh, and then that weird hanger that didn't work, but that's like not a huge thing. It's just a thing that happened. Rainbow High gives you a lot of hangers to work with. Yeah, that's everything. I hope by the time this is all edited, we'll see what happens because this was highly experimental. And yeah, I'll see when I'm editing it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video where I stop promoting a racist child endangering company on my channel. Thank you very much. Oh yeah, I was going to talk to you guys about this thing architecturally. There isn't much merit in like the form and design. It's very much a dollhouse, and it's honestly right now on my floor, it just looks like a shelving unit. But there's something to be said about the more realistic colors. Some of the design choices, like I made very clear, I don't like that Louis Vuitton shit. And the marble is, I don't know, to me that's really dated for some reason, but it's still better than like a pink floor, you know? Yeah, and I just wanted to talk about that. But structurally, it's sound and it does its job as a dollhouse. I saw that Jared from My Life in Plastic had some lights up on the ceiling, so I might put in some string lights and go from there.